Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, All the Pretty Horses. Tonight I decided to go ahead and do a reading for Mercury Retrograde and see what's going on with twin flames and maybe what you can expect to take place during this period. As we probably all know, or maybe not, this is a very difficult time for most people with a lot of old situations taking place, coming back, old loves, whatever situation that took place that didn't have a solid ending comes into play. It's a lot of time of enlightenment when you get a lot of information about certain things, past situations, jobs, what have you. So I decided to go ahead and check in with the twin flames and see what we can expect during this Mercury retrograde. So I start off, of course, with 3 cards, and I have here the Temperance card, and I have a Star card as well. I have these 2 here. And I also have here the 5 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So this, of course, is sticking out to me right away. It's letting me know that somebody seems to have been, or is in the process of forgiving someone or themselves about something. As we know, when it's upright, it's pretty much about crying over spilled milk, what didn't happen, kind of in a negative outlook. If you look at this guy, he looks extremely defeated and like really like sad about it, like torn up about it. And so basically this is in reverse. So this person, you or your person, is pretty much in the process of forgiving themselves or forgiving a situation, kind of getting on with things. We have the Temperance card here, which is about patience. And in my opinion, it's also about enlightenment, getting information about situations you didn't have too much insight on or about. So what I'm going to do is clarify the situation and see what's going on. More so this 5 of Cups here, because it's what's sticking out to me the most. The overall energy we have back here, sorry, I always forget about this card, is the Page of Cups, which in my opinion, it's about somebody that is trying to or wanting to offer you something. And in this setup, I feel like it's something material wise, because it's the Page of Pentacles, which is due to earthly pursuits, material things of that nature. So I do feel like this you or your person is thinking about an offer. The only problem I have with like the pages in this deck when it's about somebody trying to do something in any capacity, it's always a lack of maturity that comes about, because this is the youngest person, I'd say, in this suit. And so it kind of bothers me a little bit when it's not something that is more so of a king or a knight, at least, because at least the knights are kind of getting up there. But this is the baby of the deck here. And so it just makes me kind of say, like, whatever offer you may be trying to do, or your person, it's going to be a small offer. So depending on how you feel about them or what have you, whether it'll depend on whether you'll like what they're doing or not. But it is an effort nonetheless, so you know you can't knock that. So I'm going to clarify this 5 of Cups here. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. These readings are meant to, well, these readings are typically meant to be timeless, but this one specifically with the Mercury retrograde situation, I'd say this one does have a time frame on it, because it's specifically for this time period of Mercury retrograde. So this one won't be timeless. So if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, then I guess it's just not your reading. Perhaps maybe it'll make sense maybe next Mercury retrograde. That can happen as well. So right off the bat, I'm getting here, we have the 2 of Cups and we have the Fool. So the Fool is new beginnings, and then we have the 2 of Cups, which is about love, romance, or what have you. So in this, what I'm gathering is that this person here, you or your person, is basically getting to the point where whatever has taken place in the past with the two of you, they're getting on with it. They're getting over it. They're healing from it, which is amazing. It's awesome because this is what this journey is about, healing old wounds or what have you, and coming together. So this person is pretty much at this point wanting to move forward with you and romance. If you can look at this card, if you see these two people kind of like just in awe of each other in a sense, just wrapped up in love. The moon's there. If getting time frames here, you could possibly hear from this person and know about the situation. I'd say around a full moon, maybe sometime in April. We have the full here as well, so there's a time frame for some of you. Or perhaps I'm also getting the sense that they could be getting to the point where after Mercury retrograde takes place, that they will be in this headspace where they're wanting to take a leap of faith with you. Because they're getting over what has taken place and they've healed, or healing in a sense. Let's see here what else we can get. Let's clarify some more. So we have the Hermit card here, which is very important. I don't always knock the Hermit card because, of course, like I always say, we always need to take a step back to gather insight and information and things like that about whatever our next move is going to be. Mercury retrograde is also more of a period of time of resting. It's not about, starting anything new. If you follow me on anything, you'll know how I feel about Mercury retrograde. And it always seems to be the case that I'm always trying to do something new right when it starts. And then I pretty much might as well just chill out because it's not going to happen. So, it looks like your person in this point in time is in a hermit mode energy where they're kind of in solitude. So if you're wondering if your person is dealing with somebody else, or if they do have somebody else, I wouldn't think there's much going on as far as romance or anything like that is being concerned, because they seem to have taken a step back to reevaluate situations, which Mercury retrograde is very great for doing that. So there's that. And so anyhow, so we have the Hermit here. If you take a look here, he's also holding up a lantern or a lamp basically, and this is lighting the way. It's pretty much casting light on the darkness. And so this is what your person is doing at this moment, trying to get a better look. It's dark, it's hard to see, and so they're really trying to get a different perspective on the situation as well by taking some time out. So I'm gathering, of course, you guys aren't probably hearing from this person because they're in this mode here. And so let's see what else we can take a look at and get some information on. Okay, so your person is in the process of coming up with some type of plan. I'm going to clarify that to see maybe we can get some insight on what they're planning. But we have the Two of Wands here, so it's the seeds that are being planted. They're not in motion yet. As if you see this guy is like standing and taking a look at what he's getting ready to do. We also have here the color red seems to be pretty significant in this spread here. So that may mean something to you personally, for some of you. We also have here, there's some birds in the sky as well, and those are about messages as well. Communication. So communication could be coming in during this Mercury retrograde. So we're going to see what else we can get. We're going to clarify this Two of Wands here, so we can get the insight on what they are planning to do. Okay, that's too many cards. Try again. Okay. All right. So cool. So your person pretty much is having, I feel like at this point, they're trying to get rid of old situations. There are a lot of things that are dying out in their life currently. We have the Death card here, clarifying the Two of Wands, which is about death and rebirth. It's not physical death. it is just endings of situations, whatever that could be. That could be anything. That could be jobs. That could be a person. That could be, you know, maybe you're moving because you're in an old town or whatever. But what I'm really gathering, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And I really want to say something because this is like, I just heard this. Your person could be an earth sign because we have a lot of earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that could be the sign of your person, you or your person. Or they could have that in their charts, but that's really what I'm getting a heavy feel on it, this being an earth sign that you're possibly dealing with. But anyway, the Ten of Pentacles is basically your person is, I feel like, thinking about a setup with you. But see, it's different than the Ten of Cups because the Ten of Cups is basically about just pure emotions. And it's like the completion of a project. It's like the family, the kids, the white picket fence or what have you. This in this aspect here is about all of those things as well, but the material aspects of that situation. So this person, I feel like at this point, it seemed to be trying to get their finances together or something, some ball rolling, where they can get this setup taking place, like a new house or a new location or what have you, whatever the things that tend to be traditional for a family, material wise. It seems like that's what they're in the midst of planning. And so I'm gonna choose another deck here so we can get some more information on what's going on. Seems like there's a lot taking place here during this Mercury retrograde. So a lot of things that's on their mind that probably wasn't. All right, let's clarify this Three of Swords here. Your person seems to be in the midst, and that's for some of you. And I hate for this to always be the case because it just sounds repetitive, but I mean, people do it all the time. But there looks like there, for some of you, there could have been a third party situation. The person that they are with or what have you is someone that is not good for them, in the sense of, we have the Five of Swords here. And I always look at this card as being somebody that's extremely selfish, wanting to win and will win at any cost. So whatever that means, if that means taking everything from you, then that's what they'll do. So I get the feeling that your person is pretty much also, some of you, of trying to get rid of this situation, whatever the situation is, with this person. It could be, doesn't always have to necessarily be a person. I just see third party energy here. I see a lot of spilled milk here, where they're kind of, with this situation, still kind of crying about it, in the sense like that it didn't work out, which Mercury retrograde is bringing that to light as to why that is the case. And they seem to be at this point getting ready to accept what is taking place. We have the Temperance card here once again, and it came out in the very beginning as well. So we have the Temperance card. So I feel like they're basically coming to terms with the situation. I feel like something is ending. We have death here as well. That this is closing out, and they're getting their heart and mind on one accord of how, with this situation. Let's see here. Yeah. So they're basically in a meditative state. We have the Four of Swords here, and this is somebody that's laying down on the ground. There's three swords down in the ground. And they're pretty much looking up, thinking about things. And when I pull this card, and I always pull this card, I always get the sense that there is no movement right now with this person, whoever you're dealing with. There's no communication going on. There's no action taking place. This person is literally sitting back, trying to gather everything up together, their plans, their moves, where they want to go and what have you. So I'm getting, like, the energy that I'm picking up on is a person that's putting a plan into motion, or getting ready to put a plan into motion. They haven't done it just yet, but they are thinking about all the ins and outs of what that's going to look like. So whatever scenario they're going to play out, they've played it out, or they're playing it out currently. So Mercury retrograde for you guys, this particular, if this resonates with you, is bringing about thoughts to your twin flame, and helping them see what needs to take place and what needs to be done. So let's see if we can get some more information here. What to expect. We have the Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, I'm really getting some heavy earth energy here. As well, we have the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Anxiety-ridden state. And I'm going to clarify that to see what that anxiety is about. We have some air energy here as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have air energy. Let's see if we have anything else. We definitely have Aries here, because we have the Fool here. We have a little bit of water. A little bit. Very light on the water. Very much so light on the water. So, whatever. But the heavy energy that I'm getting is definitely Earth sign. Earth and air, and we have a little bit of fire. We have more so Aries here, because we have Fool. So I'm going to say, if your person's Aries, this reading's for you. So anyhow, we have the Six of Pentacles here, and what I'm gathering is that your person that you're dealing with at this point is wanting to have this set up with you, where they're giving to you. Perhaps for some of you, I'm picking up on the fact that maybe the things weren't always this way with you. It could have been a little different. Maybe you're the one that was kind of giving your all at one point, and he or she was just taking and wasn't giving. This person wants to flip this around. I feel like it could have also been due to finances as well. The fact that they probably didn't have what they needed to actually show you what was going on. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the fact that they were just kind of being like greedy or, selfish. In the fact, it could have just been they didn't have that particular setup to show you that that they could take care of things or what have you. But I feel like at this point they're getting things together so this can be the case, where they're actually giving to you. For some of you, watch out for that, because another thing, I heard Spirit just say that for some of you, it is in the cycle of begging, that they kind of want you kind of begging them for things to make them feel a certain type of way. That's for a very small group of you. So if you could be dealing with a twin flame that is pretty egotistical, all about what they have or whatever, this situation could be that they're trying to get things together so they can have the upper hand in a sense. I'm going to clarify this Nine of Swords to see what the anxiety is about. This person's having sleepless nights, a monkey on their back, which this particular person doesn't have a monkey. I'm not really sure what this little creature is on their back, but it is very tormenting for sure. I'm getting the fact that this person is having some fear about the future. We have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So like I said, you could be dealing with, is that clear enough? Yeah, you could be dealing with an air sign. But anyhow, this person I'm gathering is getting freaked out about the future. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we have the World card here, and we have the Nine of Swords here. And so the World card is about a completion of a cycle. And this person is pretty much getting to the point they know that this cycle is ending, and they're fearing what that's going to look like for them. What does that mean? Taking a leap of faith with you or what have you. Things could be ending with a particular person that they're with. Excuse me. And that's freaking them out because that cycle has closed out. And so they're trying to figure out, okay, how do I go about doing this? We do have the Ace of Cups here. So we have here new beginnings in love. I do get a very strong feeling that when Mercury retrograde is over, for this particular set of people, that once this is over, your person will have come to a clear idea about what they want to do, and they'll be at that point going for it. Right now, it's not stagnant because there's some enlightenment coming in and they're stopping to pause or what have you. They're getting over some things. Let's see if I can pick this card up. They're getting over some things that has taken place in the past as well. So there's some progress being made here. So I feel like this Mercury retrograde is exactly what you're needing, or what both of you guys are needing to go ahead and move forward. It wouldn't surprise me if you do hear from them after this is over, not during, because they're still going through a period of transition, and I'm having problems with my throat chakra. So I feel like this person's having a hard time putting their feelings into words. They're having a hard time getting up the courage to even say anything to you about what they're thinking and what they're wanting to do with you now. I'm hearing things ended so badly. That's what I'm hearing. So they're a little bit afraid of coming forward and speaking to you about this. But once this situation is over, once Mercury retrograde is over, I do feel like there will be some communication coming in. I'm going to see if I can get some advice cards for you guys, and then I'm going to wrap this reading up. Let's see here. Okay. One. We'll get maybe two more. If not, I'll settle for one more. Your person, when I'm looking at this entrapment card, I'm going to show you it in like a few seconds when I get done shuffling. But I'm hearing something's coming through. For some of you, for the group of you that, oh snap, jeez. Okay. Yeah, for the people that are dealing with somebody that have someone, they are having the hardest time trying to get out of it. Okay, cool. They're having the hardest time getting out of it. They are feeling entrapment as well. And it may not even also, for some of you, that's for a small group of you that are dealing with somebody that is that you are aware of, that they have someone else. But also some people, it could be finances as well, where they're feeling entrapped because they don't have the things they need to be successful in a relationship, or maybe they don't have the things they feel like deserve. And so they're feeling stuck there as well, which could be the reason why they've trying to put a plan into motion as to how they can make this happen. Now, like I said, for some of you, I would watch out for this, for a very small group of you, because some of the people that you're dealing with, for some of you, are very egotistical, and they would like for you to be in a begging position. As you see, she's kind of on her knees, and this guy here is handing her one coin, and she's reaching up for it. So that's for a small group of you. But some of the reason why your person isn't coming forward, or hasn't come forward, is they're feeling stuck. And there's different scenarios. Like I said, there's one with the third party and them trying to untangle all of that situation. And then I do get a very, very strong energy for most of you that a lot of it is due to finances and them not having what they feel like they need to have you. Which is something that they need to also shed as well, because twin flame energy and twin flame journey is about letting go of 3D bullshit. Things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So we have letting go as well. And so I do feel like I said, this period is about them taking the time out to let go of old situations. Here's a death card that plays off of this letting go situation. So they are in the process of letting things go, letting things die out, getting their brain wrapped around this new journey, wherever that world card is. I do not know, but it's somewhere here. Getting their head wrapped around the fact that this cycle is completing and it's time for them to move forward. And then we also have here soulmate. And although, okay, this is, for me, of course, this is my twin flame card, a divine connection, what have you. This is y'all's card. But what this is more so speaking out to me is that they're always with you. I know you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but I've said this before, we deal with each other a lot in the 5D. And also your higher self does visit your twin flame, or you, or vice versa, what have you. I do feel like they're around. So if you're watching TV and something pops up that reminds you of them, or you see their name or whatever, that's them and their energy being around you. Sometimes, depending on how aware you are, and all it takes is for you to bring your awareness to that level for you to be able to feel this. You can sometimes feel them touching you. You can feel them. I don't know if anybody's felt this before, but sometimes I would feel vibrations on my cheek, but not major vibrations, as if somebody's pecking me, giving me a kiss on my face. I've felt that before. So it's all about basically just bringing your awareness to the situation. And once you shed light on it, you know what's going on, and that you know that you're on this journey. The signs will be there. And so the advice is that they're always around, even though you guys aren't together physically. They're still visiting you, holding you. I've known some clients to tell me that they felt like their person came and hugged them while they were sleeping, or what have you. A lot of that does take place, whether you want to believe that or not, it does. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys for right now for the Mercury retrograde situation. They are in a meditative state. They are taking a step back to take a lot of things in. They're resting right now before they go ahead and start moving forward, which is really okay. I definitely feel like you guys will, most likely, some of you will hear from them when this is over, when this meditative state is over, which could possibly be after Mercury retrograde, which Mercury retrograde lasts for about damn near a month, pretty much. So there's that. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know in the box below, in the comment box, what you would like for me to read on, because I'm always looking for things that you guys actually could possibly want to hear, instead of me just kind of following my intuition. It'd be nice if you guys would be like, hey, I would want to know about whatever situation or whatever. So that's fine as well. Also, if you want to book a reading with me, you can email me. I do have my email address in the description box below. My prices are reasonable. Yeah. So there's that. You guys have a good morning, good night, good evening, good day, good afternoon, whatever time frame you're watching this on. Many blessings to you.